36-inch Saturn Gong. You notice right away its striking hexagon pattern. And when I call it the Saturn Gong, it has nothing to do with super math and numbers and fake frequencies. It has to do with the iconography. This big hexagon shape here offers a really nice field of play. And the membrane is uninhibited by any kind of tunings on it, meaning that it's smooth, and the sound you get is a derivation of the shape of the membrane and the tension on it. So it's a very pure organic sound. It's also very deep. This is one of my favorites to make because of the burning pattern on it. The way you have to go around and do each section a little bit differently. And you have to really pay attention to where you break the heat. These little S186s are really nice. It's a real gentle activation of this whole field. Cassini mission sent back images to NASA of Saturn. There's a big shock because what they noticed is on the north and south hemisphere of the planet there was this murky hexagon shape to it that was flowing with clouds, and it's very distinct. If you look it up, you can see that it is in fact a hexagon shape. And with it being named after a planet, it doesn't have anything to do with the sound of the planet or the frequency or what I like to call the RPMs of the planet. There's a whole bunch of calculations involved with that make zero sense to me. Essentially, the RPMs of the planet match the Hertz number on the gong, and sometime someone decided that meant that was the frequency of that planet. It would be more appropriate, I think, to call it the offenness. Nothing to do with sound. None of the planet gongs have anything to do with their sound. The only kind of thing that comes close is the Schumann resonance gong that Broder makes. And then you have an octave of 7.83 hertz. Is the frequency of our planet. It's the hum that it makes. It's inaudible, but it's there. More often than not, the hum you hear is the hum of the electrical grid, which is about 60 hertz here in the US and then 50 in most of Europe. Sometimes if you get the right gong and it's kind of tuned close to that, you will hear some oscillation in your playing, almost like a secondary tone. These are really nice because, well, it has that really deep fundamental. There's also a subtle harmonic that pops out of it. see it in the video, but there's actually a halo in here from the torching process. There's a nice fade patina in here, and this is gold rather than polished silver. And this gong is a perfect example of why you wouldn't use a flumia on the face of this gong, because there's a pattern in that patina that would disappear or become blemished if you were to start polishing it. If you used a flumia on here, any of them, because they'll all do it, and you start to see a mark, and then you try to polish it out, you're going to start to take away some of that coloration. And where you rub with a polish or a cleaner, it's going to bring it closer to that silver color, and you're going to see everywhere that you rubbed on that gong, and it's going to look like shit. It's not the end of the world. You can polish it all back to a nice silver color, but you're going to lose the halo. You're going to lose the coloration to it. If you don't mind the marks on it, and you leave it, that's fine too. But I believe most people, once they see those, have a tendency to want to clean them. They might lick their finger and rub it, or grab a towel. And for some reason on this one, there's a little bit of that rope, and I tell everyone to put the rope behind the gong. Someone must have left this. Someone might have been me. With the string hanging down, this is the faintest of marks. And all the ropes will leave a mark on the surface of your gong. I don't know if it's a reaction to the nylon, but I can't get that out. If I try to get that out, I'll have the same problem.